please tell us your name?
Kimberly.
Oh, okay, and Kimberly, how old are you?
I'm 11.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my mom is from Mexico and my dad is from here in Colorado, and so I lived in Mexico for a few years. And I speak fluently in English and in Spanish. I am a very good translator, and I'm in the Young Marines
Oh, really? How long have you been in the Young Marines?
since August of last year.
Oh, okay, so August of 2011?
Yes,
Okay, and how do you like it?
it's really fun.
Oh, really? Why? What is it? What are you doing?
Well, we do have to work for it. Like, they teach us respect and integrity and teamwork. As our shirts say, leadership, teamwork, and discipline.
Oh, okay.
As our other shirts. This was our PT shirt, and we follow the Marine Corps League. So our logo, we say Semper Fidelis, and it means always faithful in Latin. And the picture on here is the Marines putting up the 5 Marines putting up the flag.
Oh, okay. That sounds really cool. And what is the process to join the Young Marines? What do you do?
Well, you have to fill out a paperwork and then go to orientation and turn it in there. You have to print it off the website and fill it out pre. And then you go through 10 weeks of basic training, and you do PT, and during those courses you have a physical fitness test. You have different classes on the rank structure, the different ribbons, and the basic values of map and compass skills, how to use a compass, and how to use the different types of maps and what they're for. And they have a class on drug demand reduction, DDR. We have to do it quarterly, so twice a year, 4 times a year. And we do it, and it works basically like the military. You have to work for your rank, and you do a lot of cool things. If you earn things, like if you've been a Young Marine for a year, you get to go on different trips. Like this year, or next year, we're going to be going to New York and Massachusetts and a bunch of other states. But you have to have earned rank.
And how do you earn a rank?
You get a guidebook, and you have to learn certain things on there. To get the rank that I am, a private first class, you have to know at least 4 of the 9 chapters. But to get to the next rank that I'm going for, you have to know the whole book.
Oh, okay, and what is it that are the chapters on that book? What are they about?
One is on your uniform. Another one is on the things like history, like the Young Marine history, and that goes with the uniform one. It shows how your uniform goes, and it shows the Young Marine history, and it shows our creed and obligation, because you need to know it to get ranks and to graduate from being a recruit.
All right, are there any other requirements to complete other than learning the book?
You have to be at least 8 years old to join, and you do it from the age 8 to the age 18 after you get out of high school.
Oh, so those are the requirements to be a Young Marine, but what about to get a rank? Besides memorizing the book, are there any other requirements for you, like, I don't know, community service or anything like that?
You have to do 50 hours of community service a year. But because it's hard for us, because most of us are under 13, they give us opportunities, like we go to veterans' homes and we do Christmas caroling during the Christmas time, and we do a bunch of cool things. We march in parades. You have to earn ribbons, and about 2 weeks ago I just got my ribbon for marching in the Veterans Day Parade.
Oh, that's really good. And what is it that you do when you go to the veterans' homes?
Well, we just talk to veterans and what they've done and what war they served in and what branch of the military they were in. And you just talk to them and they tell you about their past and what they did and what they were, what branch of the military they were in.
That sounds really interesting. And what kind of ribbons do you earn?
You were one for doing community service, and as you get bronze, and for every year that you get complete your community service, you add a bronze star after you've earned the ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
And after 150 hours of community service, you get a bronze presidential award,
Oh, okay.
and so on. And after like 500 hours, you get the gold presidential award. I don't know the exact requirements, but I know you need to have at least 150 hours of community service to be able to get the bronze presidential award.
Oh, that sounds really cool. And how many ribbons do you have?
I have 5 ribbons.
Which ones?
I have my direct demand reduction, my basic for graduating,
Okay.
and I also have my community service one. I have my swimming one, and I have my veterans parade one.
Oh, that's really good. Are you going to be getting any new ones anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm going to be working on it. If I get one more person to graduate through the Young Marine program, I'm going to get a ribbon for recruiting a certain amount of Young Marines.
How many have you recruited so far?
I've recruited 4, my brother and my 3 cousins. But their older brother couldn't join because of football, so as soon as he joins, I can get my ribbon.
Oh, that's really good. And what is a regular Saturday for you, a regular drill day?
Well, we usually have PT till about 9:30.
And what do you do during PT?
We do stretches, and then after that we do basic PT like flutter kicks and push-ups and sit-ups and jumping jacks and like other things. And then after that we go on a mile run up the hills.
Oh, that's really good. And what do you do right after PT?
We change into our camouflage uniform, and then we have to, we go to classes like I said earlier, that you go to, after you do PT, you go to classes like on drug demand reduction or map and compass, or they have one on first aid. And if I go to the first aid one, I can get 3 ribbons, one for basic CPR, one for CPR, basic first aid, and learning advanced first aid.
That sounds really interesting. And I also know that you do need to get a home and a school evaluation before you can go in front of the promotion board. Can you tell me a little bit about those?
Well, they do it to check in on how your behavior is outside of the Young Marines. Like, are you listening to your parents? Are you holding your weight, like doing your own laundry and keeping your room clean without being told, being neat in appearance? That's your home evaluation. But at your school evaluation, you have different sections for each class. And